Hi everyone. Today we're back talking about the Enduring Issues tool. We're going to figure out step 4. This is part 5 of a series for the Enduring Issues essay using the Enduring Issues tool. Today we're going to actually look at the Change and Continuity tool. This is for the Enduring Essay Social Studies grade 9 and 10. Okay, just a reminder, we are up to video 5. Video 1 we spoke about what an enduring issue is. Video 2 we spoke about finding enduring issues. Video 3 we broke it down, the Enduring Issues tool, using Unit 5, Day 1. Video 4, we broke down steps 2 and 3. That was last video, and the Enduring Issues tool using Unit 5, Day 8. And today we're going to also use Unit 5, Day 8. We're going to look at step 4 of the Enduring Issues tool. And we're specifically going to use the Change and Continuity tool for enduring issues. It's kind of like one tool within another. Okay? Now, as part of the Unit 5, Day 8 lesson, the social studies people from New York City gave a focus question. They said, how does urbanization reflect both continuity and change? And in the last video, we did see examples of urbanization. They're reminding you that anytime you see a blue box, write in it, right? Now, there's this map about Shanghai over time, okay? And they were trying to show you how things changed and things stayed the same using this map, although we would have to zoom in and really look at it. So now, what is this change and continuity business? Where does it come in? It all comes down to step 4 of the Enduring Issues tool. We evaluate change, continuity, and relevance. Relevance is how important is this? How does this connect? Where does it come in? So the first step in the Enduring Issues tool is they want you to identify the important changes in the enduring issue across 3 documents. Remember to keep them in chronological order. We did that in steps 2 and 3. Remember again that when you have a full essay, they're going to give you 5 sources. You're going to have to pull 3 after you find working and enduring issue for all of those 3 that you pull out. You're going to have to assess, meaning you're going to have to make a judgment, the way in which the enduring issue has continued over time. That's continuity. You're going to have to assess the relevance of the enduring issue to global history from 1750 to the present or to the world today. How does it connect to things today? Well, these pictures are pretty modern to connecting to today. They're the sources we worked with. So I wouldn't stress about that right now because we're going to look at change and continuity. Now, there's a change and continuity tool for the Enduring Issues essay. And you write what the enduring issue is, which we already said we have. It's going to be infrastructure. Okay, characteristics of the enduring issue. We have to put in some more text boxes here. But instead of doing that, I already redid the chart for us over here. If you have Google Slides, you just insert the table on top and figure out how many columns you have. You can adjust it. It's another way you can write inside a table that you just have a picture of or is a PDF or something like that. So characteristics of the enduring issue. I'm going to talk about, remember we had an official definition which said infrastructure, just remember this is our enduring issue, infrastructure. It's a system of public works in a country, state, or regions, including roads, utility lines, and public buildings. So they definitely have public buildings. We're going to have that for one. We will have roads for the other. And let's put up utilities. Let's see what we come up with. I don't know what we'll find. Okay. Now, public buildings, date of document 1. Let's go back to our source that we were modeling with. Okay, Shanghai we have 1882, 1987, 2013. So let's get that up. Now, very nice, we wrote the title into each one. Public buildings in Shanghai in 1882, roads and utilities. Let's take a look. Public buildings, maybe a little bit. Roads, I see one maybe like over here, and obviously around those houses. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, I'm making an inference. And utilities. No electric poles here. Public buildings. A few homes. We have roads near houses. Utilities like electric lines and stuff, don't see any. 1987, well, you can go back and remind yourself. Oh my goodness. Yes, there's roads. Yes, there's infrastructure. Yes, there's public utilities. You don't see the poles exactly, but you do see like stuff for trains, stuff for railroads, buildings that obviously use electricity. So they do have that. And everything else a modern city has. Yes. So public buildings, 1987. Okay. Full of them. Full of many office buildings, roads all over the place, railroad. I'm just going to write RR because I'm going to run out of space in my little box. Shanghai in 1987, utilities. Many buildings that use water and electricity, so they obviously have it. Okay, Shanghai in 2013. Now they have new skyscrapers or public buildings, right? We saw that before. We noted that last video. Roads, let's take a look. Has anything modernized? You can barely see the roads, although there's less ships in the harbor, less boats and ships. Can't really see, but we know that they're there. And utilities, same as last time. More buildings using public utilities, they have to be. So continuity and change, let's look across. Public buildings, we're looking across now this whole row, right? Public buildings, a few homes, many office buildings, new skyscrapers. So it's change, right? Change from small homes to skyscrapers. There's a tremendous change in infrastructure. Roads, they were near the houses all over the place. Railroads we can't see, but they are there. Again, more roads than ever. Increase, so it's continuity, right? More roads. And utilities, that is change from no utilities to what supplies a modern skyscraper. Let's say it that way. You can make an argument that the first one is continuity, so we're going to say continuity and change, because yes, it went small homes to skyscrapers. Okay, so we filled up this whole chart. I told you that when you write a real essay, you probably won't have time to do this. This is a way to show you how to take it apart. And they even give you questions, an example of continuity for this enduring issue on the bottom of the tool, change for this enduring issue. Was there greater continuity or change from document 1 to document 3, and explain? So let's just go back and think about it. Example of continuity, we said roads were always in Shanghai. However, transportation modernized as time went on. So that's continuity. Change, we're going to say Shanghai went from no infrastructure to an infrastructure that can support modern skyscrapers. Was there greater continuity or change for infrastructure from document 1 to document 3? I'm going to say that you can go either way. You just have to back yourself up with evidence. And that's why I'm not going to write anything here, even though my cursor is flashing, because you can say, yes, there's continuity because there's still infrastructure and it just grew. You could say that there's greater change because they put in utilities and all these skyscrapers. And that would probably give you stronger evidence for your example. Up to you how you want to write it. The social studies people narrowed it all down to one line for infrastructure, as you can see over here. Infrastructure, right? Lots of open land, no more open land. Increase, they say the landscape change. They went with change with the growth of skyscrapers. Based on the different images, that's how you see change, and that's how you would have to write about infrastructure. The last two steps in the tool, in case you're curious, although we're not going to have time to take a deep dive, in step 5, you would have to, which we kind of did a little bit, define the enduring issue and make an argument for historical significance. You'd have to use the extended definition tool, and synthesize, which means put a bunch of ideas together about historical significance for each topic to develop an argument about it. And then you'd actually write the essay. You would use step 5 for your intro, step 3 to frame each body paragraph, step 4 to frame your conclusion. So even though we're not actually doing step 5 and 6 right now, you have almost all parts except for step 5 to actually put this essay together. So go back, rewatch if you need to, and remember, it's just a matter of doing things slowly, carefully, and practicing over and over. You got this.